so let's see what's around us now. Let's diagnose what we see. Guys, the direction of light is obviously right there. It's overcast, but it's a bit hazy, which means that I'm going to see what's on this side. Let me see. Let's cross the road and we'll see what we find. Remember, guys, it's about light. It's about light. Guys. All right, light's coming from this way. It's coming on this wall. Great, we can use that wall as a background. What I'll normally do, you'll find, is that the philosophy that I have when I'm shooting, especially the female form, is I'll usually turn the body away from the light and the face back in. That's almost exclusive, almost. Now, why do I do that? Light's flooding in this way. Beautiful girl, beautiful figure, no problem. But I might want to turn the body this way and to a point where the shadow's on the cleavage, on the middle of the dress. Now I get side light, which gives me dimension, shadow, texture, shape and form. If I turn now the face back in this way, now I'm going to get beautiful light and I shoot on the shadow side of the face. The short side, the narrow side, the sexy side, pick a name for it. And that's what I'm going to do most of the time. Does that make sense? So now, Emily, we'll get you first. I don't want you to be too polite. Let me explain. Now, it's cold right now, right? We might take less photographs because we're going to make the poor thing cold. If it's a wedding day, if you do that, if you focus on the cold, she will be colder. I'm saying is be polite, certainly in between. Put the jacket on when we're not shooting, all that kind of stuff. But if she says, I'm cold, I want to just go, I'm just done, I would say, in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year, you are not going to care about how cold you are in the next 30 minutes. All you're going to care about how is our incredible look. In fact, you will not look better in this ever in your life than this moment. So I suggest let's keep on going. Half an hour more, we're going to get some great shots. Are you with me? The quickest posing lesson that I'll give you is the easiest way you can pose someone is get them to mirror you. Are you ready? So I want you to mirror me. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
No. The joke, I just want to see if you do it. Okay, so now I've had a giggle about it, but when you make someone laugh when you teach them something, then they're going to remember it. So now, quite simply, if I'm got a really subtle mood, for example, and she's lying on a bed or doing something, and she's looking at me, and I want a subtle change in her face, just little tilt up, tilt this way. All right, beautiful. So come this way. I want you to rest, 1 second, just this thing's poking out. Okay, put your back up against the wall, but now look at me, tilt your face this way, and turn your face that way, and chin up, and tilt. That's it, beautiful. And also guys, you never want an exposed arm right up against the body. She's a beautiful figure, she's got nice slim arms, but even the thinnest of girls, the minute you put that arm on there, it's gonna look flat, and girls hate it when their arms look flat, don't you? Yes. I'm joking. All right, so drop that shoulder. All right, so tilt this up and chin up. Beautiful, don't move. Now, what am I doing that for? The light's coming this way. I've tilted the face. I'm causing a shadow on this side. I'm gonna photograph in this direction. I'll basically say, I find the good light first, right? So I put you in a situation. I get my camera settings right. And I say to myself, this is a very important point. If I like what you're doing, I will not say a word. Basically, because if she says, where do I look? What do you want me to do? And then I've just missed this beautiful subtle moment that it would have been fantastic. So just always remember to tell them if I like what you're doing, I will not say a word. Okay? All right, beautiful. All right, ready? So because the sun, I'll get you to, when it's sunny, guys, get the subject to close their eyes for a split second. 1, 2, 3, open. Guys, come a little bit closer. All right, just so we can actually get the traffic and you can hear me better. All right, beautiful. All right, that's gorgeous. Don't give me, that's it, almost there. 1, 2, 3. Remember, a reflective surface like this, the closer you go to the reflective surface, the more vivid the reflection.
What's that?
The closer you go to the reflective surface with your lens, the more vivid the reflection. Because can you see the opposing building? You can't.
No.
Now get your eyeball really close here, and then you'll see how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Make sense? Now, if there was not enough contrast because the sun was there, if there wasn't enough contrast, then I would add contrast, because a subtle reflection, you need contrast to pick it up. Now watch the difference now. Usually it's going to have a little bit of a different effect when I go a little bit darker. Can you squat down for me, darling? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
To a point where your face is here. All right. Give me a second there, mate. That's it. Now, I'm going to get you to look up just here where my hand is. Close your eyes. So on the count of 3, look up that way, yeah? So guys, what I used to do when I started off photography is I would ask my couples, my subjects, look that way. And if there's 2 people looking that way, if they look maybe, you know, like there and there's a disconnect. So it took me years to work that out. So now I say, hey, look, I'll say, look at my hand, and then I'm like, okay, look at that lamppost. So now probably not now, probably the line, MGM logo, okay? Okay. So what I want to do that is because now I've got a connection between where they're looking at, they've got a place to look, and I'll get them to relax their eyes. 1, 2, 3, open, okay? Gorgeous. Chin up, darling. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous. Now, how would I incorporate 2 people in this situation? Let's do that. Let's get your fake man. As Chris, you said, right? Yep. All right. Fake man over here. So guys, whenever you're photographing a couple, whether it's a wedding, whether it's a portrait, I don't care what you do, don't waste what you're doing. So if you have the girl there first, leave her there, then get him in. Then take her out, then him on his own, or if it's a bridal party, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? So let's get her in the position that we're in. Let's not waste it. Okay, so tilt this way. Now, because we're going to go really, really close with the faces, no kissy-kissy, but just faces together, okay? Unless, just, you know, blink if you're uncomfortable. All right? We'll get your glasses off for this one. If you have a groom that wears glasses permanently, then you just ask them before the wedding, will you be wearing your glasses all the time? They might say yes. Would you mind if we do some close-ups with them off? Would that be a problem for you? Not a problem. Usually it's not a problem. When they're looking into the camera or family shots or whatever, they normally want them on. For this one, I want intimacy, but the glasses are going to look a little bit weird, okay? So, let's get nice and cozy here. Put your arm around your fake man. Put your legs this way. That's it. Just hold it around the waist. Beautiful. Come this way. Beautiful. I want you to rest your forehead on her temple. So come closer to me. More. More. And nice and straight. And come closer to me. That's it. More. And turn your face into hers. So right in so that your nose is on her cheekbone. She's fine. She's not going to bite you. So turn your face that way. More. More. Stop. Looking into her now. Good. Right low. Beautiful. Now, because they don't know each other, guys, I'm probably directing a bit more than I would. Just want to get them relaxed and comfortable and stuff like that. I'm not really worrying about the bodies yet. Obviously, big problem with grooms is phone in the pocket. Okay, so you got to be careful of that one. And we'll talk about hand posing and body posing later on. For now, it's just showing you the same exercise with the guy. Guys, remember, one strong direction of light, 2 people interacting, 1 person suffers. It is inevitable. They will not both get good light if they're interacting and there's 1 light source. Impossible. Pick one. I'm going to sacrifice the king for the queen for this stage. So the light on him is not going to be perfect, and I know that's impossible, so that's totally fine. If I get him across too much, it's going to cause too much of a shadow on there. So turn your face in. Stop. Beautiful. Chin up, gorgeous. Chin up. Beautiful. Okay, so looking right into her, mate. Don't be shy. Like, no. When I say right in, looking low, just like not, you know, just here. You're not look. She's fine. She's covered. No problem at all. There you go. Now I'll make him happy. All right. All right. Beautiful. Okay, eyes down, gorgeous. I meant you, Chris. All right. Very good. Okay, stay there. Don't move. Well, in this case, I'm focusing on the closest eye towards me. If I want them both in focus, now I'm at 3.5. That'd be about right. Maybe at f4. But you know what I mean? So, but I set them up. So what did I do? Light led me here. Location, reflection. Number 3, I set them up. Number 4 was already done, my exposure. Number 5, I have to nail the expression. Otherwise, it's a technically good photograph of an ordinary moment. Do you know what I mean?
Jerry?
Yes.
I noticed you slightly tilted your camera, just slightly.
Yeah, so
What was that?
I tilted it because I basically wanted to crop into him and into the reflection. Tilting, I very rarely do when you can see strong verticals and horizontals. For me, it's a glorified mistake. The only time that I like to angle is usually when it creates movement, energy, usually horizontal lines. Vertical, you can only angle, let's say for example, like I was not centered to that building. I basically want my lens parallel to the strongest vertical, and I sacrifice the other ones because I just can't do it. Yes, I can skew it up, select all, transform and whatever, but I do what I can. But angling for the sake of being creative, no. I angle when you can't tell there's no vertical or horizontal, and it just works, All right, let's keep on going with this expression here. Oh, there we go. You're fine. Chris, you were starting to enjoy it. So are you single?
Me?
Are you single? Go tell me. You single? You single?
No.
You're not single. Damn it! Backup plan. Backup plan. All right, no worries. All right. I know. Hey. No, I'm no backup plan. All right, close again. All right, chin up, gorgeous. That's it, tilt. That's it. Beautiful. Don't move. Okay, eyes low. Good. Don't move. That's it. Don't move. Now, guys, let's try a different kind of crop. Beautiful. That's gorgeous, guys. Eyes lower, mate. Eyes lower. Don't be shy. That's good. Beautiful. Hold it. Hold it. Nice one. Whenever you're photographing, remember that you're shooting to sell. I don't want you to just shoot for the hell of it and hope for the best somewhere along the line. So what I do is that you can relax now. When you're photographing in a particular scene, you don't think about the wedding album or the actual portrait album until you take that first shot. Once you take that first shot, then ask yourself what will go with it. Giggling will not go with soft and sexy, will not go with boudoir with family. It makes sense? So you have to make sure that the shots that you put together are different enough to go together, but similar enough to actually warrant being on the same spread. They have to be similar in concept, mood, feeling, color palette, all those different things. So what I do is I'll take 2, 3, 4 shots per spread and be done. But if you saw my proofs, there's 2, 3, 4 shots per spread. So that way I have to cull less, I shoot less. You're quicker than me, but I shoot less than you, but I nail them quicker. My mother told me, every Greek mother, I'm Greek background, my mother will say, na pas siga, na ftasis grigora, which basically means go slow to get there quicker. Often when you're going on a long journey and you might crash, right? Like your parents are really, worried for you. Just get there. Just don't rush, just get there. Same thing with photography. Slow the hell down, guys. Cool with that? Any questions? Let's keep on walking around, see what else we find. Were we walking this way? Were we walking? My job today, among many things, like I said, is to show you things like that. The cool thing is, the next time you pass a marble wall that you passed 1,000 times, you'll look at it very differently. So my job is just to make you see the world a little bit differently. Not that I'll do anything today that's utterly spectacular, but I'm just showing you concepts. And who knows, we might pull out a hero shot somewhere. We'll see. All right, guys, what are we seeing here? We're seeing a silver reflector. Now, it's a little bit hazy, but we might get a reflection. So what's going to happen is that if I go around that corner and I don't know, it might be a bit soft. I don't know if it's bright enough. But basically, if I go around that corner and get her close enough, I've got the sun as my hairlight backlight and get that beautiful glow on her face. And it'll actually just make for a flawless look. Similar concept to the Omega reflector that you probably have seen before, which I may bring out later on today. Let's go around. And guys, with a building like this, they're normally a little bit weird and they will probably get kicked out, but you ask for forgiveness rather than permission. So I'm sorry, I'm Australian, I don't know, it's my first time.
You're American now.
I'm American. No one knows that. Everyone, come around me this way. Stay here. Keep your jacket on. Keep it on. Keep it on. Yep. Can you zip it up? Try to come behind me, guys. Let me look at your hair. I need an exposed face here, and then I want you to sink your face. Basically, I'm going to shoot really, really close. But what I want is like hike the jacket up, and then you can hold the jacket here. So hold it lower. So just hold it like that. Oh, too much. No, so she can squat down. So come close to me. All right, guys, you need to see what I'm about to see. So everyone, you need to come past this line and look at what I'm seeing. Again, if you're a gentleman, prove it. Go behind. See my hand here. I'm saying is you need to know that that's going to be there. Otherwise, can you imagine waiting to walk past the wedding, waiting for the bride to be here, waiting for you to be here, and then, oh my God, now I can see it. It's not going to happen. So, can I get you to kneel down? So kneel down right. Why kneel? Because I don't want that access thing there. All right, so now just like this, so just a little bit, bring the hands down. So let's just see if I can get your hair right in there, in that jacket.
You know what that is behind you, baby?
What?
Texas to Brazil.
What? What? All right, gorgeous. Now, do me a favor, come a bit closer to me. Good. Come back a bit. Now, just sort of lean this way. Good. And now turn your face this way. And turn and tilt. Good. That's great. If it was sunny, you would see this effect like ridiculously better. 400 ISO now. I'm going to keep it at 3.5. And again, see, now that we've established if I want something from her, I'll tell her. She's not going to look at me and say, well, what the hell do you want me to do? So she just be patient, get my exposure, get what I want, and then keep on going, yeah? But you see how much softer the lighting is on her face? Might bring this here, maybe just hold it gently with your hands and I'll crop it out. Yeah, good. Chin up, gorgeous. And now leans closer to me. That's it. Chin up. Gorgeous. So let me show you how I do sitting down poses of a couple. Okay? So let's come around this way. I chose this one because I might include this in the foreground and that in the background to just give me some beautiful depth, or I may decide to exclude it, but that's why I chose that one. So, because the light's coming from that way, then I want her on this side because I want her to be favored for the light. If I want them interacting, she will turn her face, he will turn his face in this way. So now, what I want to do is they come nice and close and to a point where this is going to be on here and that can touch his face. Turn your faces into each other. Now, foreheads touching, guys. Now, guys, really, really important. Obviously, light's coming up from here, so we need to give her an excuse to bring her face up, let alone he can't actually cover up the light. So she'll be biased to me. Although their foreheads are touching, he's going to stay there. Maybe come back a little bit there, mate, for me. Come back. Beautiful. And come closer to me. Beautiful. Exactly. And also, come over here. Watch this. Never have hair like that disrupt the moment. It looks really weird. So what we'll do is we'll hide that behind the ear. Put it right behind the ear, darling. Okay, now put it close together. And chin up. Good. Her hands are perfect there. Now, her arm is a little bit foreshortened because you've got the elbow coming out. The bicep is being almost totally hidden. We don't want that. I want to see a little bit of length. So she's already helped fix me there. And that hand's perfect. That hand's beautiful. All right, so you sort of see. And also, if you think the couple thinks that you're an idiot because you're taking too long, then you will feel foolish. Do things very deliberately, and a couple will have no problem. This is a preset that I'm setting straight away. Now I can play. Okay. All right, stay where you are, guys. Let's get back to the camera. I'm going to start close, and then I might go way, way back and include all of this stuff. So we'll see. In fact, I quite like that composition. See, I'm not worried about the expression yet, because I'm not ready for it. No worries.
Thank you.
Shooting at 1.4 or 1.2, would you call that happy, exciting, or would you call that soft and romantic? So soft and romantic, let's go soft and romantic as much as we can. So what we're going to do, mate, is I want you to come back a little bit. Now, to a point where you're going to bring your shoulder up there, darling. So this shoulder's going to be up, and you're just going to rest your face so that your lips are almost closer to her shoulder. So just like that. Beautiful. Bring the elbow out a little bit, and now, that's it, good. All right, straight to 1.4, 100 ISO, 1.4. I'm going to move my shutter speed dial. Now, the problem here is I have to crop the reflection of the trash can behind them in the glass. I have to crop the real trash can, and if I include that yellow bit, your eye's going to go to that yellow because that's the most colourful part, which I don't want. So they're the kinds of things that I think many of us might miss, okay? Beautiful, guys. Eyes into each other. Soft little, I don't want to smile, but I just want little bit of a hint of a smile. Bend your elbow, darling, out. Left one as well, a little bit out. Good, beautiful. I want that like I'm doing something naughty look. Eyes to your shoulder, gorgeous. Good. Little hint of a smile. Love it, guys. Chris, I don't know where the hell you're looking, dude, but I love it. So I would say that kind of shot I would do as a panorama across 2 pages. And again, let's not waste it. Let's go in again and let's have some fun. So same position. Good posing, in my opinion, in many ways can be defined when 2 body parts, faces, bodies fit together like a puzzle. You see how her eyelash, her eye, and the bridge of the nose is just fitting perfectly like a puzzle. So whenever you're feeling like a bit weird about your posing, just ask yourself, does this look like, when you're physically playing a puzzle, does it look like that piece goes with that piece? In my opinion, yes. If that happens, in my opinion, it's aesthetically pleasing. Once I've got that, now I can choose my crop, I can do what I want. Remember, light led me here. Location, doesn't matter now, I'm cropping up close. Pose, that's my pose. My exposure probably the same one exactly that I had over there before because I exposed for the highlight. Now it's just getting it right. All right, so nice and subtle, guys. In fact, I'm going to stand on here. Hopefully not fall. Yeah. Bring your right shoulder back, gorgeous. Right back. So bring your hand off your other hand and bring it right behind you where I can't see it, your hand. Yep, right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's beautiful. Love that. It's gorgeous. Stunning. Hold it there. Eyes in, mate. Eyes in. Right, low, low, low. Good. Gorgeous. Now, chin up, gorgeous, a little bit. Turn your face left, mate. Good. That's it. And eyes at me, darling, subtly. Chin up a little bit more. Giggling at me now, loving me.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to look sexy? Okay, guys, I'm going to lie on the ground to get rid of all this crap, okay? Lie on the ground and shoot upwards. Now, why? Because I want to get rid of all this crap and I want to basically shoot up like this. Also, if I'm lying on the ground and shooting up, he has to correct my perspective. The biggest problem that we do is when you shoot wide angle down low and someone's standing straight, they look like they're doing this. It looks really stupid. So they need to just literally, you got to do this for me. I'll crop the awkwardness out, and that's basically it. Now, when you've got an assistant holding a flash, I want you to remember, sometimes what we do is we just roughly place the person or the flash over here, and we hope for the best and we move it all around. If you want to shoot on the shadow side of the face, remember, all you basically have to do is, let's say if Chris just stays there where he is, and I'm going to shoot on this side of him, then I draw an imaginary line where I am, my assistant and the flash is, until I can just see his eye socket. So if the flash is here, then that'll cause a shadow on this basically side. Make sense? And that way you get it right almost every time. Also, to sex him up a little bit, we're going to bring this collar up a little bit and just add a little bit. I don't want to see the white shirt, so I'll do this, undershirt. Cool. Okay, so put that right foot over there. Now, you... it happens every once in a while, but... Okay, lean this way. Lean, 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 lean. Okay, great. Chin up for me. Turn this way. Turn this way. Don't move. Okay, so now if that's the position, guys, over here. Maybe over here, over here, over here, over here.
Oh, I think you're going to shoot over there.
No, no, no. So just, guys, you know what I'm trying to say? Come over here. See how from my position, I can just see his eye socket. Therefore, that's where the flash is going to be. If it's over here, it'll be too much light on this side. Over here and a little bit lower, so I can get him. Once that happens, I've zoomed the flash head too, so it's 200 mil. Gives me more power and isolates the light and doesn't give me too much light here because I want this to be dark and dramatic. Light, and then we'll see. I'm going to shoot on TTL and see what it gives me. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, come on this side. Up here.
Yeah. Why not?
So now, what I want, guys, is obviously I'm after those buildings that give me a bit of texture. This sun in the shot, I don't know if it's too dark. We'll see. It might be a bonus or a curse. A few steps this way, mate, with your feet. More. More. Now, turn your body this way, your whole body. More. Or too much, come back. Now lean forward. Give me a slight little gap in that elbow. Too much? Bit more this way. That's it. Guys, really, really important because I want a gap between his elbow and his jacket so I can actually see his silhouette. Can you just pat the jacket down a little on this side, in the middle. So, and put the hand in the pocket again. Trouser pocket. That's a bit better. And then lean a bit more towards me. It's good. Now turn your face that way. More. Tilt your face that way. Too much, come back. Now eyes, look at eye level, like where your face is pointing you. That's it, a bit lower, about there. Now give me a hint of a squint. That's it. Don't move. Okay, baby, you pointed right at him?
Yeah.
I'm just going darker. I'm going darker and I'm going to change something. I'm going to turn my white balance to tungsten, guys. So what's going to happen with that? Yeah, it's going to look nice and icy blue and look really friggin' cool. Give me, mate, really, really cool. Subtle squint looking that way again, the way where you were before. Really cool. Do me a favor, lean a touch forward. And upper body to the right a little bit. So just twist this way. Lean your face forward, chin down, face to the right. Don't move. Lean your face forward, face more to the right. Good, don't move. And then your eyes a bit more in the, that's it, a bit lower with your eyes. Just there, hint of a squint, mate, hint of a squint. I'm just trying to get the sun right behind him. One more, hint of a squint, attitude, mate, really cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Can I just say, like,
Uh.
when we were